Rightio guys, the big one, the FG. Now, you can see a million different ways to tie this. This is how I tie it. I've seen some good ways, I've seen some not so good ways. Everybody's different, just find a way that works for you. This one really works for me, so that's why I use it. I'm just going to start with a loop. Just going to wrap it around my pinky a couple of times, and that's going to give myself the bridge, so I need that to have some tension. Without tension this knot doesn't work, so I'm going to start it. Yeah, like I said, it is a little bit different to the way you'll see some people tie it, but it's how I tie it. Just going to start by pushing up and then twist, and then push back down and then twist. And that's going to give those, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's up twist, down twist. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Now I find 18's enough. You don't want it too long, the whole knot doesn't end up tensioned. But yeah, so then once we're at this stage, I just hold that with my fingers and I can let everything else go. So now I've got my tag end. I'm just going to swap the whole lot over because I'm right-handed. So now coming back to it, I've got my main line here, I've got my tag here. So we can see with this tag, it's coming off down from the bottom and it's wrapping around and under. So we want to continue that. Give ourselves plenty of room. So I'm just going to form a loop. It's like a backwards number 6, because essentially what we're doing is like a reverse uni. It's called a risotto, but yeah, it's like a reverse uni. So just going to wrap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pull that up out of the way, and then now we've got this loop. I'm just going to unravel it that way, and what that's going to do is transfer the wraps from this end up to this end. So you'll see that happen as I do it. Just unwrap, wrap, unwrap. You just want to unwrap as many times as you did the wraps, and see how now I've got this loop here, all the wraps have transferred up to this end, and then it's just like a rod binding where now it just pulls through all underneath itself. So before I pull it really tight, just like every knot, give it a bit of spit. Yeah, just gonna like tension that risotto first, and with an FG you want it tight. So I've got my trusty knot pullers, which are just dowel covered in heat shrink. So I'm just going to start with the risotto. It's just got that end. Pull that tight, nice and tight. Now with an FG, you know that everything's tight when it changes colour. So it should go dark or translucent or see-through. But so you can see how that risotto's sort of gone pretty dark. We can leave the braid main line on the rod puller and ditch the braid tag, because now we're going to tension the whole knot. that's all I've done there. Is just put my rod puller around the leader, and also yeah, and then just the braid main line. Now we're just gonna pull that tight. And I'm pulling on that as hard as I can. But you can see now all of those wraps have gone like see-through. That's tight enough. And that's it. So that's my variation. Not my variation, but the one that I like. The one that works for me. Trim that tag in nice and close of the leader. Trim the tag end of the braid. And that is your FG knot, ready for casting.